I have not been sitting around eating bonbons. I worked my fanny off and I'm very proud. I'm also very, very tired. I was incommunicado for about a week at least, doing what I had to do. You know when you just gotta do, a girl's gotta do what a girl's gotta do? I had to do some stuff, but I thought it'd be way more fun if you made dinner with me. I pressed the wrong button last time when I made that kale salad, but I gotta tell you that kale salad, if you got a chance to watch what I did, was insane. It was chopped kale tiny with tahini, olive oil, vinegar, salt, chopped up raisins, and last night I did avocado. So good. So I'm gonna do something tonight with the cabbage and the cauliflower. I am very, very proud of myself. I don't know if any of you do digital art, but I've been working with Procreate for a number of years, and I decided to switch to Adobe Fresco for a number of reasons. If anybody needs me to talk about why, I'm kind of excited about it. Maybe I'll make a video about it. I got bananas and raspberries. I got a little off the no sugar. I had some sugar, but not sugar, not like honey or coconut sugar, anything like that, but maybe like bananas, maybe like 7 raisins, 10 raisins chopped in my salad, maybe silly little sugar things. I'm so tired, but I thought I'd say hey, because you guys, somebody might be wondering, where have I been? What's happening? And it's way more fun to make dinner with you guys. So I'm just gonna rinse the cauliflower. I'll actually cut a little bit off of it. Look how beautiful. It's like a big flower. And actually when it's this cruciferous, like with the kale, I was so happy to have made extra because I actually had the kale salad for breakfast. I did, and it was delicious. So we will rinse the cauli. It's gonna be colorful. It's gonna be purple and white, and I might add some green to the salad. Is anybody here with me? Are you doing the thumbs up? I thought about making something my mom always loved that I made for her, cabbage boats with smushed avocado and some raisins and some onions, but I don't have onions, so I'll do that in honor of Mama B. I don't have my glasses on. No glasses. So, I'm not cooking, I'm making raw food. Although I did get gluten-free bread from Artisanal, from Plentiful at Air One, and it's such good bread. Look how beautiful. So pretty. Let's rinse the cauliflower. It's really like a one bowl salad, but I have been plating it for myself in these beautiful plates I got for my mom that I ended up getting back. And they were from Crate and Barrel, and I'm a huge fan, I'll show you, of plates. It's like a plate bowl. And it's so good for if you serve a little bit of kale salad and a little bit of avocado guacamole. Do you guys remember when I made that guacamole with ginger and garlic? I get on these kicks and then I forget about the thing that I made like every day, and then I move on. I don't think I understand. Oh, this is gonna be so great. So what I do is I rinse the veggies in the bowl, then I rinse the bowl, then I use that bowl to mix everything. And I've just figure with the raisins, even though they're really sugary, if you have them with a lot of fiber, I think that's going to slow down the sugar spike. So I think it should be fine. I don't want to live a life without any excitement. Like a little bit of raisin in your big fat kale salad or your cauliflower cabbage boat salad. I mean, come on. I think that's fine. I remember eating a nectarine thinking, I don't want to live my life without like any fruit. Like, what kind of life is that? Well, I might look high because I'm really tired. Should I go now? Do you want me to go? I thought I'd show up even if I was really tired. Definitely not high. Interesting comments tonight. You guys say nice things? I can go. Okay, so we have, maybe I should. This is gonna be dressed, I'm really enjoying the tahini. It adds like this nutty flavor and it's a little creamy and a little fatty. It feels like such a treat. So there's probably gonna be tahini in here. And let's get some kale just for the greens. Thanks for the thumbs up. Thanks for the nice comments. Ooh, I know what we're gonna have. We are going to have some kimchi. And we are going to have avocado in there and chopped up kale, teeny tiny. I like to cut the end off. And then I fold it. Then I cut it in half this way. Actually, I fold it like that. And I cut it in half. Then I get smaller pieces. Okay. Fiber color, chlorophyll. There we go. Let's add, do we want, yeah, we want a little bit of vinegar. I'm the only barefoot woman. This is a weird night. What's going on here? I try not to wear shoes in the house unless the floor is really hard, and then it's not that fun. I like my Crocs. Okay, we got tahini. This already looks so exciting. And then you just gotta sit and chew very well. Gotta chew your food really well. Yes, that's true. I've been doing this a long time though. And I show up for the people who like to hang out with my energy and learn stuff from each other. So I'm not gonna quit because it's weird. I don't really care. Jennifer B. Well, it's because I'm tired. And when you're tired, you might be energetically permeable, emotionally, energetically. But I wanted to hang out with you guys because you probably were wondering, where the heck is she? What's going on? Exactly, what is going on? All right, so this avocado, I have a Reed avocado in the refrigerator that would have been better, but this is perfectly fine. Some avocados, you could tell just from scooping, are creamier than others, but it's gonna be great. Hey, Elena. I should get my glasses. I can only read the nice comments. Isn't that funny? Okay, so far we have cauliflower, cabbage, kale, avocado, tahini, and I love this. Wait, I'm gonna get it. I love this olive oil. Oh my goodness. This olive oil, Costa Rica, was the one that made the cake for Coconut Cult, their wedding. And there was a flavor of Coconut Cult coconut yogurt, which was an olive oil wedding cake with Costa Rica. So when I saw it, first of all, I love the bottle. Second of all, I love Coconut Cult and wanted to support. Third of all, it's insanely delicious. I'm using Rosendahl vinegar. What is even happening? Eclipse, Jen, tell us what's up. We got to do a new moon together. I'll do it if you do it. I think you're excellent. I just saw that Pluto's opposing my moon. That's what's going on around here. And Pluto is now reversed back into Capricorn to like November 19th or something. And I've had it in my sun sign since 2008. And I'm like, sometimes I feel like when something like that happens, it's like the last whip of the dragon's tail. Dragon's going down, but like one last whip and you're like down for the count. It's been like that. But, we just keep going. So now what we do want to have is we want to have salt. And of course you could have anything. You could have walnuts, you could have chopped raisins, which you know I feel like doing, which I'm going to do because they just make the salads like they flavor balance it. You could use dried blueberries, dried cranberries, raisins, and I feel like I want it, but we do need the salt. No garlic, no ginger. I'm not messing around. I'm not that in the mood. You sent me the replay of your first attempt on the new moon event. Ooh, you're doing one Monday for the full moon? Can I come? I want to come to that. Jen's amazing. When we have our people in the next live, like tomorrow, we'll invite them. That's really good. Really good. We're gonna have some raisins, but I chopped them so that you get, in every bite, you get a little chewy sweet. Yeah, let me know. I keep all my sugary things with dates and honey, and date syrup, which if you didn't have raisins, you could flavor balance it by just doing, let's count the raisins. 1, 2, big ones, 3. Oh, that's funny. Does this look at, does that count? This one counts as like 2. That's so funny. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's a nice number. The other day, I was driving, and I always check when I fill up for gas, what is the number that it costs, but what's the number it adds up to? And first, it added up to a 1. That's new beginnings. I was like, all right. Then it added up to 777. And I was like, wait, that doesn't sound right. My gas tank isn't full, close to full. And it only filled up 3/4 of a tank. Probably was on half or who knows. And it was 777. And I was like, ooh. And then, of course, I started looking for magic, which I found. I was stopped to use the ladies' room because I don't have Annie B. She's still getting her battery operated on. And I was like, when I take my turns off, they're never linear, and I end up in some weird mall and finding the ladies' room. And then I'm like turned around in some neighborhood, and I ended up looking, and I had durian one night. I had some in my freezer, and I just sat there eating it like, this is the best thing in the whole world. If I ever needed a birthday present, frozen durian from Miami Fruit is always accepted. I mean, that's really all I want for my birthday ever. That's what I was thinking. I used to drive to 99 Ranch Market and fill my freezer and make the durian pudding with fresh ground vanilla and salt and I might pull some durian out because I actually want that for dessert. So, pods of durian. So I was standing in my kitchen one night eating it. You don't normally make pudding, but I wanted it and I just ate it. And I was like, durian's the best thing ever. And so the other day I was driving and I remember I used to go to 99 Ranch Market. And then I saw a 99 Ranch Market. I was in and out of there in 10 minutes and I had my durian. So now we have durian. So this looks gorgeous. I'm gonna plate it on. So I went to the Short Hills Mall one day when my mom was around, and I was like, Mom, I need to get you these bowls. I just have to get you these bowls. And I got like 12 of these bowls for her. For some reason, I only have 4 now, but she was like, they're genius. These are the bowls. Look how beautiful. And they just give you a nice, if you're plating like different colored things or just one thing even. Tonight we're gonna have 2. We're gonna have this salad. And I usually just put a little bit. You know what? Let's be crazy. Should we have a little slice of thin bread? Why not? I feel like I need to treat myself. It's been absolutely bizarre and exhausting lately. Hi, Lisa Marie. True Wave Energy. We're here. I need to get my glasses. Now that we don't only have weird comments. I'm so proud of myself with the Adobe Fresco. Tahini can be added in with olive oil and vinegar. Yes, day after day. You've been seeing 4s this month. So yeah, any cool numbers that you notice. So we have an eclipse coming up, I think in Pisces. I welcome eclipses. Oh, this is everything bread. I welcome the eclipses because if you can't get rid of it, the eclipse is going to help you see. It's squishy. I'm going to toast it a little bit, just these 2 little ends. Oh my. This is why I'm not announcing anything right now. I guess it could be called worse things. Look at this bread. It's like squishy. That's what I test. And I need a plastic bag to put it in because that one's not resealable. I love eclipses. You do too, Jen. I think if you're plutonic in any way, you're like, bring it on. Like, I want to bust some moves, and sometimes you need a little help. You know, busting out stuff, clutter, things that aren't working. Mostly things that aren't working. Apple would be really nice in here too, actually. So now, oh, the kimchi. This plate is not full, but it will look more full when I put on the bread, and it's kind of perfect. And of course I can eat more, but I start with a little bit, chew it really well, see how I feel. And now that I know I'm having durian pudding and a sleepy time tonic for dessert, then we're good. Oh my God. Do I have to block you? And then you're just gonna come back as some other weird name? Come on, come on. How old are you over there, Elliot? Are you like 10? These glasses are so dirty. You usually see the number patterns like 111. However, lately I've had something playing like your show, and here's something the same time I read it, say in a book. Oh, you're 20 years old? You're so young. Are you eating healthy? Can you go harass somebody else and be nice here? Bruh. I'm a lady. I'm sure you're super sweet in person. Elliot. I like that name, Elliot. It's a cool name. you're hearing and reading the words simultaneously. Hey, Crystal. That is so fun. Like, I think that the things are coming quicker, like the magic and synchronicities. And then once one happens, you're like aware. And that's all you have to do is be aware that extra good things are going to, you know, you're going to see them, you're going to feel them, you're going to hear them. And then we just expect miracles, right? Like, we expect good things happening. Hey, yeah. Outcast reminds me of the Outcast song, which I love. Oh, this is so exciting. I really wanted to make dinner with you guys. I was like, I need to eat, but I don't feel like doing this by myself. I want to hang out with you guys. All right, have you guys heard of, I need to share this again. My guests that I love, I think it's time. They left a little bit left of this. Okay, this is Unicum, and I had to look it up and research it because it's so good. It's alcohol, but it's to hold the 40 herbs that are in here, and it's a secret recipe. Like, I know there's lemongrass in here, which, by the way, helps, you don't want to say cure, but cancer. Oh, the battery. Okay, our battery's gonna go soon. But anyway, I tasted this and I was like, this is medicine. So I looked it up online, and the first batch was done in 1790. And then they got chased out, or was it in Budapest? And they got chased out and they took their recipe with them. And I think they came back in like 1970 something with the recipe and started manufacturing again. You can look it up, Unicum, okay? Unicum. And you can't buy it here, but you can buy it, and you can, Elliot, you sound younger than 20. You can order it, and the shipping's kind of expensive, but when I have something to celebrate, I'm absolutely gonna order this stuff because it is like, it's medicine. I know there's ginger. You can taste it, and I know there's lemongrass, and other than that, it's a secret mystery. Yes, it's from Hungary, where Adam, the guy who likes to help me, is from. And I need to get back on, oh, the light went out. I need to get back on my game because I've been doing sessions for people, and that's amazing, but I haven't been talking about astrogeography. I mean to talk about what it's like living on a Pluto midheaven line. I want to talk about what the different energies are for the different lines, and I'm just coming back to be able to do that. You're from Budapest? Is it Budapest? Is that how you say it? Oh my gosh, Adam is from there, and he helps me with my emails. Sign up for my email. He's the one writing them. Wow, that's really cool. Can you get it? Have you had it? Have you had this? This is insane. Astrogeography, dear Elliot, is the astrology of place. So if you've traveled at all, you know that you feel different in different places, and it has to do with the energies that you are swimming in where you live or where you are. And wherever you were born makes up the story, like the story of your life or your character, and it stays with you wherever you go. So if you have traveled, like I have, and other people I've done sessions for, they're like, it absolutely makes sense. I feel that way, and this happened in this place with that energy. So it's good to know. Cheers, you guys. Here's to fun. I should go to Hungary. Well, everybody can believe what they want to believe, but it's not. Oh, here we go. Elliot, do you have a bunch of accounts and you're messaging from all of them? Are you just a little troll? Come on. Okay. Now, what's going to make this extra amazing is the cheese spread, classic chive from Miyoko's. And I like Miyoko's I think Kite Hill, it's almond, right? And Miyoko's is organic and it's cashew. And sometimes you just want to have something that tastes like cheese but is not cheese. Oh, that's your main, ma'am? Oh, that's sweet. You're calling me ma'am. I know you were nice, Elliot. I can tell you're not a bad one. You're just having some fun. Cheers, lovies. So, Elliot, do something about the other ones that aren't nice. You can be my bouncer. Okay, so we have chive cream cheese. And we've got our kimchi, which is good for a good probiotics. And we have all this fiber. And Elliot, I wish you could try it. You'd like it. I think so. It looks so good. And so the durian is, some people have never had durian. It's understandable. It grows in Thailand. And the fruit looks like that. And they're very, very large. They could be up to 20 pounds. And they're pokey on the outside. And imagine a 20-pound pokey fruit falling from the sky, falling from a tree. I mean, imagine getting hit with that. It's dangerous. Elliot, would you try it? It smells good. It tastes good. So I feel like durian, it's known as the stinky fruit. It smells. It's not allowed in airports in Indonesia. But when it's frozen and you blend it into a pudding, it does not smell. Too bad. Pinch of salt, little vanilla, and it's just this heavenly, creamy, irreplaceable. There is nothing else that tastes like it. It's like a custard, and it makes your skin so beautiful, like literally right after you eat it, because it has sulfur, probably the smelly part, and it is like, makes you feel this feeling of love. Madam, I'm a ma'am at this point, believe it or not. I am. I feel like a kid. One of my friends said yesterday, she's like, you're just so inspiring to us to see an adult. And I was like, adult? It's like, who? Me? To see an adult be able to make changes in their lives. So many people get stuck in the same home, in the same place, doing the same thing. And when I get the feeling that it's no longer right to be in the same place, doing the same thing, I will make changes. And sometimes it's the great upset, and sometimes it's the best thing ever. Sometimes it's the great upset that leads to the best thing ever. Sometimes it's just like, wait, what? Usually, when I follow my intuition and I make these big changes, I've been correct. Usually. You know what? I don't make my own kombucha. I don't like the look of the mother. Like, I've made my own sauerkraut. I've not made my own kimchi. And I've not made my own kombucha. And once in a while, I'll drink it. I don't know that it is excellent. Elliot, you were being nice for a minute. It is like a natural cola, and I don't think it's unhealthy. I think it's great. I think kombucha is great. It's like a treat to me. I wouldn't have it every day. So, I love you guys, all y'all. And I think that's it. Unless anybody, oh, let me shut my little toaster. We got to see each other. We got thumbs up. And that's it. I'm gonna go eat my dinner and learn more about Adobe Fresco. I'm very proud. I thought it was gonna be too technical. Adobe Photoshop is annoying, but Adobe Fresco is better than Procreate. They're both apps, drawing apps on an iPad. And Procreate's great, but it is raster, which when you blow it up, it has little pixels that you can see. Whereas vector is you blow it up and you can keep blow it up and you'll never see those little pixels. And usually you have to take your image from Procreate and put it into Adobe Photoshop, and Adobe Photoshop is just not what I'm up to right now. And then I learned Adobe Fresco so you can draw in vector, which is amazing, and it lives in the Adobe Creative Cloud. If you're drawing in Procreate, you have to like transfer the file, but anytime you open up, and it's only going to be on one device unless you transfer it. When you work in Adobe Fresco, it lives in the Adobe Creative Cloud, so if you open up any of your devices, it's there for you to work on and look at. And also, there's live brushes that are blowing me away. And I wish I knew how to do this when I designed the whole Doobie Universe Oracle deck, because I wanted atmospheric backgrounds for them. And I had to fake, you know, and do like atmospheric backgrounds. But in Adobe Fresco, oh my gosh, you can draw with your Apple Pencil and it's like watercolor or oil paint, and it's absolutely mind-blowing. Okay, I will check, Jen B. The durian still have an, no, so the durian does not have an unpleasant, never has an unpleasant taste, but the smell, to me, the smell when it gets warm. So if you don't blend it for too long, to me, no, it's amazing. It doesn't. If you leave it out and it gets warm and you don't close it up and put it in your garbage and then you open up your garbage, you're gonna be like, oh, but I don't mind it because I love it. So yeah, so I am really fascinated. I just watched this guy, Chris Piasek, and then there's another guy who designs the brushes. I haven't watched his video yet, but I was so proud of myself. I was like, I can do this, and I'm learning it. And learning something new that you think might be too technical for you is really one way to stay, you know, on your game and feel proud of yourself. It's a very accomplished feeling. So I am learning more about that tonight while I eat my dinner. And I'm going to be amping up the Doobie Universe page on Instagram. And I actually feel myself pivoting as if I'm going to just be living in that universe. And that's where you'll find me. That's where you'll find me, in the Doobie Universe. Yeah, it's really fun. I can show you the drawing that I did just tonight, because I am going to make some stickers just for my own fun, and maybe make 100, and I can sell those 100, and then I can design another one. But I want to start getting them out into the world in my own little way. Where is it? Oh, well, this was one I did the other day. It's a little tulip girl riding on a dragonfly. That's how she's taking a ride. I don't know what the caption should be, like, fly away with me. Remember that the commercial, Calgon, Take Me Away? Dragonfly, take me away. And this one's kind of cute. I'll show you. They've really they've grown. They've been stylized. They've grown into how they want to appear, the Doobies, because 5 years ago the shape of their bodies was different. New beginnings. And I can blow it up as much as I want, and you won't see the pixels. Whereas if I'll show you on Procreate, which is a great app. Like, it's just great. If you're doing artwork that maybe you're going to want to blow up really large, then Procreate isn't great. I did some art journaling. But if you want to do just artwork, Procreate is so user-friendly and easy, and I did my whole Oracle deck on it. It's just, it's going to, all right, let's look at Maisie and Cornelia. That's Maisie and Cornelia, but if I blow them up, which is such a shame, you're gonna see it gets fuzzy, and it doesn't do that in Adobe Fresco, which means if I wanted to make a poster of any of the Oracle deck cards, it's not happening. The energy of Maisie and Cornelia: feminine, receptive, abundance, fertility, the sun. Let's look at another one. What should we look at? Should we look at micro doobies? Thank you. Little mushroom doobies. Shift your brain for the better. Tiny doses of doobies for light and love. But if I blow it up, I mean, they're just so cute. But now I'm going to be drawing, and it will not lose its clarity. I want clarity, and I want them big. My brother asked me to do some big paintings for his office. He's an architect. Oh, we got a logic person. Well, logic's good. Logic's helpful, but you know, belief and magic is good too. You know, and all the things that that are beyond the veil. That there's so much that exists beyond our brains. Thank you, day after day. Aren't they cuties? Elliot. Well, we got a sweet little troll. That's the way it should be. So I'm gonna go eat. Bon appetit. I love you guys, all of you, and I'm gonna be doing the lives again because I miss you. And we'll make durian pudding together, and we'll make tonic herbs, tonic drinks, although they're not here. I have good news about Sedona. She is ready for Airbnb. So message me if you need. Well, do they go against logic? I mean, I think logic's good for figuring out how to do things, but there's magic and mystery, and it would be sad to do otherwise. There's things that we don't know. You're welcome. I'll see you soon. Nico Eek. See you guys soon, like tomorrow.